Hello and welcome to UBLUR TV. I'm your host, Brad Harmon, and today my guest is Joanie and Yehudah from Your Personal Ceremony. Welcome to the broadcast today.
Well, thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Now, I have an important question to ask you. As wedding officiants, what would you look for before choosing someone to officiate at your wedding or a wedding of your friends or family?
Well, every couple is different, so every couple has a different slant on the type of person they're looking for. So if I were the one getting married, I would want to have confidence in the person I was choosing. And one of the ways to do that is to go online and read reviews written by other couples, and that would help me get an idea of how personable the officiant was and how they related to other couples.
You might also want to know how adaptable the officiant is. Was the officiant able to do exactly the ceremony that you have envisioned? So you'd ask questions of the officiant to be very specific to what you're looking for.
That's good to know. I would think that if you have a specific vision for your wedding, you'd want to check to make sure that that officiant can comply with your vision, right?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, at Your Personal Ceremony, you guys do all different kinds of weddings for people. Can you tell us who you can help and who you can help make their wedding day ideal for them?
Yeah, well, we work with many different couples. And one of our hallmarks is we are very flexible. We really provide a couple with the opportunity to see what is possible, and then we listen really closely to what their desires are. So we work with the full spectrum, from people who are eloping in our very own backyard to people getting married at a fancy vineyard or at the top of Angel's Rest. We're good hikers, so that's something we enjoy doing. So it's really, really variable. And each couple who comes to see us, we truly treat as individuals.
Some of the questions we ask them, we spend quite a bit of time with them in our no obligation interview, and we want to find out, what their background is, what their lives are like, what their family is like. Get some of those questions and how they fell in love, why they made the decision to get married at this particular time, and maybe they already have children, so we want to add that to the ceremony, and we have lots of options for that. Or maybe they're from a particular culture or ethnicity, and we can pull out a reading or a ritual that they would really, really like, that would blend in with who they are.
That sounds very interesting. So when a couple is in love and they want to have the ceremony to be very personalized to their tastes, needs, and who they are, you're very flexible and you can help them come up with the perfect wedding ceremony for them. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. And it's a specialized type of ability to be able to really have the full spectrum of possibilities, from, Native American, African American, Celtic, Jewish, Hindu, you name it, Buddhist, atheist, non-denominational. We do a lot of interfaith weddings, interracial weddings. So we have a full spectrum of possibilities. And a lot of couples actually come to us without an idea, actually, what they want for their wedding ceremony. And we can offer them some possibilities from really talking with them and seeing what they like and their background and all of those variables. And we open up this wonderful container and they say, oh, these are the possibilities, and I didn't even know that existed.
Wow, that's wonderful. So if someone's watching this video and they're saying, that's for me, or that's for us as a couple, we would like to work with you guys. Can you tell us what the experience would be like if someone came to Your Personal Ceremony and worked with you for their wedding ceremony?
Well, when we open the container, they get to choose from a whole, a huge amount of material that's available, and maybe we'll find just a perfect ceremony that they'll really, really resonate with, and we can adapt that. If maybe they want to do personal wedding vows, and we can send them a personal vow questionnaire, which will help them think, get clear about what goes into wedding vows. So anything that can make the wedding more special would be something that they might gravitate toward.
And they come to us initially with a no obligation interview, and through the process of being together, they can see if we're a good match for them.
That's wonderful. So it sounds like you really do take them through the whole process, even if they don't have a vision yet of what they want their ceremony to be like. You can help them discover that, and then you help them execute on that vision when it comes time. Is that correct?
Yeah. And the other big deal, I think, is we're really present for them day of. Like, we really take care of any last-minute needs that arise, and we're very, very grounding presences, so that it can be a very tense situation on a wedding day. Everybody's a little bit uptight about what's going on, and I've had various circumstances, like an example, a girl who just froze, and I was able to recognize that that's where she was at, and I went and I held her hand, and I really grounded her verbally and emotionally, and she did great on her wedding, in the ceremony itself, but she was really frozen. So you really want to have somebody there who is truly a professional and really knows what they're doing and has that particularly special style of being compassionate towards the whole situation.
Yeah, many couples want to do a rehearsal the day before, especially if they have a large wedding party, and they'll hire us to come and direct the rehearsal. And we have a lot of experience with helping people get focused and organized, and once they've had that rehearsal, the couple is often much more at ease. They feel like, okay, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen smoothly and beautifully. So reinforcing that and giving them the confidence that it's going to happen well can be very, very relaxing for the day of.
That sounds very wonderful. I know recently my son just got married, and I was the one that was trying to be the grounding and organized person, and I know that it was just a very hectic day for me, so I could have used your help there. So it's wonderful that you make yourself available to your clients that way. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, if somebody's watching that and they're going, yes, that's me, that's us, we want to have Joanie and Yehudah from your personal ceremony come and do my wedding, what's the easiest way for them to get started?
Well, the easiest way is to call us at either 503-287-8737 or 503-679-5933. And then other people like to go straight to the website. That's at yourpersonalceremony.com, and you can fill out a form on the website that will come to us, and then we can contact you.
And then we can arrange a time at our mutual convenience to meet in our Northeast Portland home, or if they're out of town, we can do a Skype interview and and get started on looking at it, getting to know each other, looking at what they've envisioned for their wedding and who they are and what's possible for them.
Wonderful. That sounds very simple and easy to get started, and that you're going to, once they've made a connection with you, you're going to help them through the whole process. You two have been a wonderful wealth of information for me today, and I appreciate you joining us on the program.
Oh, it's been delightful, really, really delightful. And we've worked very hard, too, to get some awards, and we've been really, really fortunate to get a couple of very wonderful awards from the Knot and from myweddings.com. So, we have some nice references that way as well.
Wonderful. Well, I would love to have award-winning wedding officiants at my next wedding. Hang on, I've been married for 30 years. I'm not going to have another wedding.
No, let's not do that.
But maybe for my children. So we appreciate you joining us on the program today. It's been a wonderful delight having you here. And if you'd like to work with Joanie and Yehudah at Your Personal Ceremony, you can find them at yourpersonalceremony.com. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast, and I hope that we'll see you again real soon.